Yo, what's up? Ricky Sanders here. If you live for fast cars, greasy hands, and solving problems under the hood, welcome to your new favourite spot. I'm all about real fixes, no BS, and showing you how to keep your ride running like a champ. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's make some noise in the garage. Enough talk, let's get ready.
When choosing a product, it should be borne in mind that SAE is not the name of the manufacturer, but only the name of a single international standard that promotes motor oils of various companies. Deciphering these 4 signs in the designation will allow you to determine what is better to pour into the engine for its winter operation. A good option for determining with the choice is indicated in the instruction manual of the car. This book, which comes with all new cars, more specifically states what should be poured into the crankcase, and makes it easier to choose between 5W40 and 5W30, and sometimes even leaving no choice. Accordingly, the difference between 5W30 and 5W40 lies in the possibility of summer operation of the oil. The main difference lies in the chemical composition of the oil. The basic base of 5W30 or 5W40 oils from the same manufacturer is the same. The physical properties of the finished commercial product are modified by the use of various additives that affect the state of the contacting liquid film between the rubbing parts at different temperatures. A 5W30 or 5W40 oil has additives that prevent rubbing parts from seizing at temperatures as low as 30°C. 5W30 or 5W40. The use of 5W30 or 5W40 oil is determined by the climatic characteristics of the region where the vehicle is mainly used. Oil performance during winter operation. There is no difference between oils in terms of winter operation. The decoding of the designation shows that both options under consideration behave perfectly when starting the engine up to a temperature of 30°C. And retain their lubricating properties when operating at such low temperatures. At the moment of starting the engine, many systems are put into operation. The mating parts in contact at the moment of startup create sufficient resistance, and therefore winter operation requires a sufficiently powerful battery to power the entire mechanism. 5W30 and 5W40 are designed to start the engine at temperatures not lower than 30°C. Within these temperature limits, the manufacturer guarantees that the friction force arising in the mating surfaces will remain acceptable and will not exceed the technical parameters set by the engine designer. Oil performance during summer operation. When starting the engine in summer at high temperatures, viscosity parameters are also important. If it is too thin and not designed to work at high temperatures, it may thin the film, which will lead to general oil starvation of the engine, and will affect the increased wear of moving parts of the unit. For summer operation, a thicker oil with higher viscosity and better lubricating properties is desirable. A liquid lubricant designed for high summer temperatures will not allow the formation of a phase of sufficient viscosity to run off the upper surfaces of the parts and flow out of the lower part of the mating pairs. Engine oil. 5W30 and 5W40. What is the difference in summer operation? At summer temperatures not exceeding +30°C there is no difference. Both lubricants work the same way and have all the stated properties. If the temperature exceeds +30°C without exceeding the threshold value of +35°C, it is preferable to use 5W40. This small difference does not affect the final results of operation very much. The fact is that in summer the engine warms up very quickly and reaches operating temperatures. Immediately after starting the engine, the oil pump comes into operation, which ensures the supply of lubricating fluid under pressure. Therefore, engine starvation is only possible during the first few seconds of engine operation. This peculiarity of summer operation of the internal combustion engine should be taken into account when frequently starting the engine in a parking lot in order to switch on the air conditioner. The economic effect of fuel savings may be overridden by the cost of troubleshooting. Performance of oils at engine overheats. When overheating above 90°C even by 10 degrees, the physical and chemical properties of the lubricant may change. At such overheats there is accelerated oxidation of the oil, which reduces its overall service life. When the engine boils, it is necessary to perform an oil change as soon as possible. This applies especially to mineral and semi-synthetic bases. Synthetic oils 5W30 or 5W40 are not particularly affected by overheating. Synthetic oil, due to its additives and synthetic base, is not susceptible to oxidation during its entire service life, provided that the critical temperature of 150 C is not reached. Therefore, synthetic-based lubricant is recommended for use in engines with high loads. This is especially true for light-duty trucks, which often operate in excess of the rated commercial load. Oil for winter. So which oil is better, 5W30 or 5W40 in winter? In terms of winter operation, there is no difference. Since this type of oil is universal and suitable for all season use, when choosing a particular brand of viscosity should be guided by the indicators of summer temperatures. With an average annual mileage close to 15,000 kilometers, which corresponds to the oil change interval on modern engines, it is more preferable to use for winter oil type 5W40, as having higher lubricating properties at temperatures above plus 30 C in the summer, which can be understood when deciphering the code. Engine oil selection, engine oil level. In conclusion, choosing between 5W30 and 5W40 oil for winter use ultimately depends on your vehicle's engine type and the specific driving conditions you encounter. 5W30 oil is generally better suited for lighter engines and those operating in milder winter climates, providing excellent cold start performance and fuel efficiency. On the other hand, 5W40 oil is ideal for heavier engines or those subjected to more extreme temperatures, offering enhanced protection and stability under higher stress conditions. Understanding these differences and considering your vehicle's requirements will help you make an informed decision, ensuring optimal engine performance and longevity throughout the winter months. Always consult your owner's manual and consider seasonal changes to keep your engine running smoothly.